YouTube, back again for another car ride session. Peace, love, and light to y'all today on this great, beautiful Columbus, Gotham City day. I should make a video about that too, why Columbus, Ohio is always dark and gloomy. But anyway, that's not why I came on here today. So something was just simmering with me as I was driving, and I was like, you know what, let me get my thoughts out on video without making it too long. So the short version of this will be on the topic of relationships, and I mean relationships between two partners, two committed people, or maybe not committed, open, whatever the case may be for you. Okay. It's more so on monogamy and the freedom that we have, the freedom of choice and freedom of openness and the freedom to choose to be committed and in a relationship with one person or multiple people. But I just want to go on the topic of being in a relationship with another person, one other person, your partner. So we all know, it's no secret that in 2021 now, dating is like, it's a huge gamble. And I mean, it's a huge gamble with your peace, your sanity, your spirit, your happiness. It's a gamble with all of that, because it seems like more and more people are addicted to the relationship that they got in the beginning. And
in
then,
2 miles, keep left onto I-70 west toward Dayton.
And then I'm headed to deliver orders, so you're going to hear Siri every now and again. But damn, that just made me lose my train of thought. Hold on, let me go back to it. Basically, being in a relationship with someone is playing with every aspect of yourself. And I mean, it's a gamble because we see one person the first 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, and then the real them comes out. And not to say that everybody is a complete asshole, or everyone is just going to show you an ugly side of them, because that's not the case. There are a lot of people that are in good relationships, healthy relationships, that you don't really get to see. All you see is the dramatic, traumatized relationships. And that could be because those healthy relationships are onto something. Maybe, we don't need to post about our relationships on social media for people to be in our business and in our ear telling us this and the other, and whatever the case may be. But
use the left 2 lanes to keep left onto I-70 west.
It goes deeper than just that, because there's all different sides to relationships. And I know me personally, I've been in some terrible relationships. And I mean like domestic violence relationships, dealing with people that would steal from me and my children, and I still forgave them and took them back. And just the cheating
38 miles,
over and over and over again, and I had that heart to forgive, and they knew that, so they took advantage of it. And we blame the other person. We blame the other person for treating us this way. But I had to grow up and learn that it's not the other person's fault. The other person is going to treat you how you allow them to treat you. And that's just it. Like, I've grown to learn that I have to create boundaries for myself. I have to tell myself, honey, you're a queen. You're a guy. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve anything less than what you would give to someone. Now, you do see those relationships where both partners are just playing each other, and it just is very toxic, or whatever the case may be. But, and I'm speaking from my aspect, my standpoint, I give nothing but love and respect. to the person that I am in a committed relationship with. There's a difference between just dating people and being in a committed relationship with someone. So the respect that I give someone, I deserve it back. The love that I give someone, I deserve it back. But I had to also learn that if I didn't love myself first, no one was ever going to love me, because I didn't know how I was supposed to be loving myself. So you can't get into a relationship with someone and you don't love yourself. You can't possibly love that person if you don't truly love yourself, if you haven't felt that peace and that happiness just being alone and with yourself. So, we want to play the blame game in relationships. Oh, he did this, she did that. Me personally, I date women, so it is hard. That women are not whew, let me tell you. But you do have to, 1, love yourself first. 2, understand your boundaries and how far you're going to let things go. 3, know that you have the power to walk away from any situation that you don't want to be in. And people fear change so much, and then they're addicted to that person that they met in the beginning, and they turn into a complete monster, and then you're just with someone for years and years and years unhappy, and they're cheating and they're manipulating you and they're a narcissist, and it goes deep into why people behave the way that they do. Not all people are monsters, and not all people just have this evil mentality. So for those people that are in awful relationships that they feel like they cannot get out of, just know it starts with you. You have the power to walk away from that person. And in that power, you don't even know the power you just took away from that person. And if that person truly, truly loves you, because they're only treating you that way because they don't love themselves. That's another thing we have to understand. They're only treating you wrong and cheating and lying and doing all this messed up stuff because they don't love themselves. So in the power of love, if you take that power away from them to treat you so horribly and you walk away, if they truly love you, they will heal, and they will, for themselves, figure out what it is that they're lacking or missing. They'll start to look at how they're treating people. They'll start to look at how they're talking to you and treating you. Because 9 times out of 10, if somebody in a relationship is treating someone awful and wrong and lying and putting their hands on them and cheating, they're probably treating other people that way too. A good way to see how somebody is treating somebody is to see how they treat their parents. Flag number 1. If that person's treating their parents wrong, they ain't about to do you right at all. So pay attention to the signs and the red flags that are thrown out there. Because yes, everything is all glittery and unicorns and stuff in the beginning, in the honeymoon phase. But people show you who they truly are. And also, we don't, as a people, we want everything fast and easy now. If it seems hard just a little bit, people run away. I'm a fighter for people, because I like to get deep down inside of someone and figure out why they are, hurting so bad. They want to hurt other people, because hurt people hurt people. So I spend time trying to get to know that person. Over the years, though, I have learned that I can walk away from any situation. So I'm personally not going to deal with no one's bullshit. I'm not. I know how to set boundaries. I know how to walk away. I know that now that pain that I feel will heal over time. I'm not about to sit and waste my life and be unhappy when I know I don't have to. And you don't have to. Then that's male or female. You don't have to deal with someone's bullshit. Okay? On the other side, if you walk away from that person and they truly love you, they will heal those aspects of themselves that they know. Because don't get me wrong, that person knows what they're doing. There's a lot of narcissists in this world. And, you know, I'd like to think that some narcissists can change their ways. Some are just bred to be that way. And those are the people that probably will never have a meaningful relationship, but maybe they will. I don't know. But don't stick around in a relationship where you're very unhappy every day. That is not only painful for you, but it's painful for your body. Like, stress will kill you. Being unhappy and being in that negative space will make you sick. And this is just a known, like, it's a known fact. It's a truth. Like, stress will kill you. Stress will make you sick. So you have to decide who's more important. If you're not more important, you don't need to be in a relationship with nobody. And that person shouldn't even like you if you don't feel like you're more important than anybody, because you are the most important person in your world. And that's just it. So don't allow anybody to take that power. Don't give anybody your power. Don't let anyone take that power away from you. Yes, you know, people want a companion, but we came into this world alone and we're gonna die alone. So you're never really alone. And that's the problem with people holding on to these relationships. I don't want to be alone. What? I love being alone. I love being at peace. I'd rather sleep alone every night than sleep with somebody that I feel like is playing me and cheating on me, and I want to go through their phone every 5 minutes, and I don't trust them, and I feel like I'm sleeping with the enemy. Why be with somebody if you feel like they're your enemy? I said I wasn't going to make this video long, and I'm not. But I just wanted to speak on that, because there's a lot of people out there that are hurting in relationships, and you don't have to. And that goes for family members too. Like, you don't have to deal with anybody's shit, and no one has to deal with your shit. So, remember that it's a two-way street. Your partner don't have to deal with you, and you don't have to deal with your partner. But if y'all love each other truly, and you will have ups and downs with your soulmate, your partner, your you know, whoever you're in a committed relationship with, and that might just be one stop to another person and another person. Life is continuous change, so don't ever be afraid of change, because it's inevitable. Every day something changes. You're changing every day. Don't stay in a relationship because you're praying that person will turn back into the person that you met. Don't stay in a relationship because you think that person is going to change, and you pray that they're going to change. They're going to change when they want to, if they want to. Be strong enough to just say, you know what? You ain't for me and I ain't for you. And you could be blocking your blessings staying with somebody that treats you like crap, when there's probably somebody out there that will treat you like a queen or a king. I tell people all the time, give it a little bit of time. Even if you have to be alone for 6-7 months, that's healing time. 6-7 months is nothing in a life of 80-90 years. You might live longer than that, you know. So let me end this here by saying, do not stay in a relationship where it's abusive, where it's mentally, verbally, physically, emotionally abusive, where you're getting cheated on, lied to, beat on, you know, anything toxic that makes you feel some type of way on a daily basis. You don't have to deal with it. Don't have to. Walk away. Be strong, be powerful, know your power, know who you are, walk away. I love you. Peace and light.